Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Wormer, and this is the final episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Of course, things will get a little bit emotional. There's some cool fights to come as well, but I'm just kind of ready to get into this. I'm recording this after the videos were actually recorded, but I decided to upload them all as one big video because I feel like, as a finale, it kind of deserves that, in a way. This is one of my favorite games ever, and I thank you so much for supporting it. Let's do this. The song sounds way different here. Yeah, I think we just get some hearts out of here just out of, like, drawing something, so why not? Let's draw this now. I'm gonna draw that. How amazing was that? That squiggler. They call that the squiggle. Okay, I guess we'll go through here as well. I'm gonna check the map. We've gone through here. We now have a shortcut to get back here, which is handy. But we want to go up here and like see if maybe there's a way we can change. I think the X means we can change, or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Like, look, we're right in a different dungeon. Like, they're passing us off into different dungeons over and over again. That's so freaking cool. Like, it's such a cool idea. Actually, you know what I might just do? I'm gonna put that here. Did I not kill you? That was my master plan. So, yeah. Oh, this puzzle's actually really fun. The puzzle's coming up next. I actually really like this puzzle a lot. To get him out of the way, we need to do this. We also need to find a way to get that into there. But if we do this, we can now climb up here. I want to see, I think we can open it up from there like this. No, we need that switch. Yeah, we do. They're like, hey, you're not getting away with not activating this robot. You're not getting away with that. And then we can put it on the switch and then put it on the conveyor belt then. And like, because we're going back to like a bunch of original dungeons, what's neat about that is that we're also getting very, like, in a very nice way, we're getting to like revisit like a lot of old songs, you know? Which is cool enough as it is. Not only like an old bunch of songs, but also like a bunch of old newer environments that are old, I suppose. And what's new is old, what's old is new. We have to get over there and activate that. Okay, so if we put this on this. And I don't even think we need to like write on this. I think we can just do this, right? And then we activate this switch over here like this. Again, the time shift stones offer like... Oh wait, did I step off it? Link, we're staying on this, okay? There we go. And there's a bunch of guys waiting for us down below as well. But I think that some of the best puzzles in the game are the time shift puzzles, you know what I mean? And I think they do such a good job with them. Okay, and now that we've activated this... Wait, what? What happened there? Was that supposed to happen? Wait, is that what it does? Oh, it activated this switch over here too. What does this do? Oh no. I don't think I've ever pulled that switch, so maybe that's why I didn't remember it whatsoever. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. As always with dungeons, guys, as well, guys, I do want to hear your guys' opinions on these dungeons too. Not just mine, you know? And you guys have been very good with like describing what you like about the dungeons, what you don't like about the dungeons. I just feel like it makes for a much better conversation. You know what I mean? I feel like it makes for a much better conversation about the whole game in general. What we might do is... Actually, we're just gonna have to do this normally. And then we have to activate this when it comes up as well, right? Don't try and attack me from over there, okay? You stay over there. That has allowed us to activate this then as well. But we're gonna activate this, of course. I have to remember sometimes as well, like the stuff I would say as well, which is like sometimes I think it's just like yeah. Oh yeah, now we know what to do here as well. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is actually a really fun one. This is a really fun one. If we just have to take out our bow, and like they give you like multiple chances to do this too. You know, it's not like oh we're one and done. You know. We're gonna have to go back and do this anyway, so. There's one we have to do right at the back here as well. Oh, Gyro out of control. Gyro! Gyro! Like Gyro's my friend. Gyro, calm down! I'm sorry if I am overly giddy today. I guess it's just because it is like we're coming up to the end of the game, you know? Like it is making me feel very excited. But I suppose you shouldn't apologize for emotions, guys. I'm just really happy. I'm really happy like that we're getting to play this and we're like so close to the end too. It's really weird to say that this game came out almost 25 days ago. You know what I mean? It's really weird to say. I don't know what's happening with the gyro lately because we've had like, I feel like it was, maybe it's just the way the Switch is positioned. I should change it around because again, like, it's not me going like, they should have done better with the gyro, you know? It's like, it's worked more than perfectly through the whole time we've been playing this game, like, more than perfectly. So, okay, here we go. So we want to, like, get a door up this way. We're here right now, right? We're in this doorway up here, so we want to shift something to that doorway here. The Triforce is in these areas here like this. We can't move this because we're in it. We can't move it because we're in it. Yeah, you see what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I just have, maybe after this I'll have to change the positioning of my Switch. Guys, I don't understand at all. Like, look at this. It's actually very, and like, it's not drift because it's not the analog stick. But every time I reset it, and I'm pointing in one direction, it's like, it like drifts down a little bit, and then like I try to move, I'm moving this to the right. Then I'm moving this to the left. This is to the right, and this is to the left. It's going like in the opposite way? Okay, I've reset it, guys, and it actually works now again. I don't know what happened there. I didn't even reset it. I just like booted back up the game, or just pressed the home button. Maybe it just needed a bit of a boost or whatever. Okay, so maybe this might work. Because if you come back through here, then we could activate this. But then, like, that will change this. Oh, I guess we could do that. But let's see if there's like a better way we can activate this or do this. Couldn't we do that and shift it around? But we need a key, would we? In fairness, we can shift around anyway when we go back here anyway, so we'll go back there again. We've undoubtedly unlocked a whole bunch of like shortcuts as well. Okay, so now we can head back through here. We just have to do a little bit of backtracking, but like fortunately, it's not gonna be too bad because we were actually able to like get the shortcut right here, which will take us right back to the entrance where we need to go. And enter into another door. Like, I think one of the best ways you can do this, instead of just, like, I know, like, you should think about it, but, like, not think too much, because then I feel like you're gonna, like, make a big mistake of it, you know what I mean? You're gonna make a massive mistake of it. So what I like to do is just go for the rooms that I can go in now. Enter the rooms that I can enter now, you know? And then worry about that afterwards. Like, the ones that I can't enter just yet. Just like anything in Zelda. So there's another room in here that we can activate. But for now, we should probably head through. I think we're probably gonna have to do some crawling. It is a very cool dungeon. Like, for what it is, like, it is a very cool dungeon. Oh, we need to blow this up so we can't just go there just yet. Yeah, and they give you the space here to do this too. I'm not sure what happened with the gyro area, because at first I was like, okay, it's the positioning I have here. But then, like, I checked it, and, like as you saw on the screen, like up was down, right was left, and then I pressed the home button, came back into it, and it was fine. It was fine. I guess it was just one of those things where it's just a glitch. It happens. It happens to the best of games. It really does. Ah, big fire dude. I'm going. The big fire blob wanted to play for a bit. So again, like, more puzzles like this. By the way, for any earlier mistakes that I made in this game that involved the gyro, I don't think it was that at all, because it was working fine earlier. That wasn't the game. It was me just making mistakes with the fighting or the combat. The gyro was working fine for large portions of this game, and even earlier on in the game was working very well too. I think the only thing that, like, yeah, it was just there for that, like, a little thing there. And maybe for the shooting, actually, is where it started, actually, legit, because that's where I definitely felt it a little bit. But other than that, it's been fine for the entire play session. And for the entire game, really. I forgot that you have to, like, hit him in a way that, like, threatens him, because he won't move unless you do. Okay, so we have a few things we can do here now with this. First of all, let's put this down here. Oh, wait, you have to do this in order, isn't it? Yeah, you have to hit these switches in order, so that's one of them. There's another one down there, and I think there's another one, like, up top, is there? Or... is there bombs hanging around here? Let's see it. Seek the gemstones that sleep behind each statue. If you strike them in order from lowest to highest, the door will open. So the lowest would be down here. There's also another one up there as well. Ah! I know what to do with this now, by the way. I guess it makes perfect sense now. We have to roll it down. Man, one of the best decisions they made in this game is the camera control. I'll stand by it. For sure. I did hear a lot of people had different feelings on it, and that's fine. Everyone's gonna have different feelings on certain aspects of games. As I always say. Like, you know, it almost goes without saying, but when you're on the internet, that's not the case. So is there bombs around here? We're gonna get hit by this. Yep. I think there's bombs up here though, right? Yeah. I'm trying to remember the exact way we do this. Yeah, we can blow, well, we can do that. We can totally do that. Actually, you know what I might do? If it will allow us. Okay, that was not the right button. Okay, let's just blow it up again then. We have a safe spot to go here as well. Knock all these branches down. This dungeon is legit cool. And like it has some really like actual like neat puzzles too. We did not do that in time. There we go. Our beetle was almost sacrificed, but we were able to do this. So lowest to highest. So the first one we have to activate is down here. And I think I might just do it with the bow because this might be a little bit faster. So that's the first one. The next one will be over here. And the one straight after that will be up here, but we need to activate it with the beetle because we can't do it with much else. Because if we got a trick shot arrow up there, this would be Breath of the Wild or something, you know what I mean? Some of those trick shots that those guys do are amazing. Yeah, that's a cool puzzle. You know, and it's one of the best puzzles in the game, I would say. And we just burrow under here, right? We have a bomb to blow up this, which is probably in our best no, there's two. Oh, okay, actually, yeah, over here, first of all. Yeah, that's really fun. That's a fun way of doing things, right? There we go. Because we never had to hit these things twice when we were in here, you know? And we just have to move over here and activate this. Like, I never mentioned before, but like, along with heights, like, I'm not very good in like claustrophobic spaces either. Like, in fact, like the idea of crawling into small spaces sounds pretty freaking terrifying to me, if I'm being honest. Oh, we need to go back up now because we moved the red door, yeah. And that's like why like I'm always so like amazed by Link being able to do this. But then I think to myself, you know, like you don't need to be that person that constantly fights their fears, you know what I mean? It's like sometimes well, actually it's more than okay to be afraid of things. Oh, here we go. It's more than okay to be afraid. Which way are you going, buddy? Down this way? You're gonna give me the first shot for free, right? I know he's coming up here! Which way? Which way? There's two of you boys. There's two baby boys. Oh, close. Right there. There's two baby boys in one. That was astonishing. Okay, let's wait here for a second to see where it's coming. It's gonna come back down. Okay, is it gonna come down here? Which way is it going? Don't notice me. Oh, I forgot you can do that. That makes things a lot easier. I forgot you could do that entirely. So then we have one more big boy over here. That's another hit there. We still have to do 2 more hits though, right? I wonder, should we let it notice us? Okay, we need to regain our stamina. Let's let it come up here now as well. Come on up, you can do it. Oh, it's coming around this way. Which way is it gonna go though? Oh, it's going all the way up there? So it's gonna pass down here eventually. I think chasing it up there now would be a fool's errand because it's not doing its charge now. Maybe it does it when it's smaller. So which way is it gonna go? It's gonna go this way. Okay, so I'm gonna move here, depending on where it's gonna go up. Okay. And there we go. And that will open up back this gate for us that we activated. But we have to head down this way now, right? Again, it's just really fun revisiting a lot of these old stages in the game. This is where we came into, right? This is where we came from. So we have to back up a bit. It's over there. Or is this where we... Maybe it's the other way we came from. We'll check anyway. It's not going to hurt us. It's not going to kill us to check. And we come up to another stage here as well. To activate a shortcut. Okay, so now that we've, like, seen this... It's up this way, yeah, it's up this way. We have to head into. But we do have the knowledge of knowing that we can head back to the other way if we need to, you know what I mean? That's what makes this great. Like, and then you change the environment again to something like this too, but we don't have a small key, so we're gonna have to like, and we can't head on, so we don't have the small keys yet. Master, look over that way. There it is, yeah, there's one of them. The design carved into the floor there is marked the mark of Pharaoh. I detect the sacred power of the Triforce emanating from its vicinity. We need a small key though. To reach the area that mark is located, I propose you pass through the door in front of you. But we don't have we don't have a small key. Yeah. Yeah. We can't go to these areas here. I think I was doing a bit of wishful thinking we could just like go there already. 100% cannot. Okay, so let's shift things around again. I'm not exactly sure where we'd want to like shift things to now. Again, it's just a matter of like finding the best way because we're in this middle room here now and we're facing up that door right away. You know. So I'm wondering which would be the best room. We could go to here, but that might be one of the ones we've already completed. Let's check. Yeah, it is one of the ones we've already completed. Okay, hold on a second. Move up there. Move up there. Move up there. No, we can't do that. Move over here. Move there. Move there. Move there. Move there. Is that a good one? It's one of them. Let's see. I think once you start getting all the small keys though... Wait, no, have we already been here? I think we might have already been here. Yeah, we've already been here. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. And just like that, we can pass through here. I had to do so many things. I reset the dungeon because honestly, like, these puzzles aren't really my favorite things in the world. Someone's gonna be like, I beat this when I was 2. That's great. Yes, we get to fight this creature. Honestly, want to like, you know, legit one of just like the best enemies in the game. Like, and this is a variation of the pirate that we fought before. You know what I mean? This is the same kind of like type of enemy. But just in like a different way. He's a king now. But still, a great battle. I love this battle in the game. Don't know how we got knocked down, but we got knocked down. We have to watch out for that hit right there. You okay? Oh, you okay? I think you do that to yourself. That wasn't me. Still a very cool panzer. See, it kind of still looks like a pirate, right? Like, he kind of still looks like a pirate. Wait, you electrocuted me? Does he have electric claw? Like, you see the hook is still there, but I think, like, the crown is supposed to symbolize something that maybe he stole over time. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, he kind of skivered us a bit as well there. But what we have now is a whole other avenue out of here. And a chest. Kind of like hidden amongst like this grassy stuff as well, which is kind of nice. You got a small key, which will help us then open up the next place we need to go to. So now that we've like defeated this king, I suppose, we can actually like try to like move around the pieces a little bit more to our advantage. But like, do we have a good space here? Like, we want to move one of the Triforce. We've been in here before. We want to move one of them over here, which we could, like, do legit. Move it right here. Yeah. So maybe we'll go for this one first then, because we know we can go for that. And it's just gonna be like a matter of simple rotation. But I don't want to rotate too much because then I feel like it's gonna bite me later on. Yeah, just as much as we need to get the first Triforce. Yep. But I think they're all gonna kind of like fall into place now that we've done this. Yeah, once again, we're gonna have to use a small key in this door. The door that we came to before that we actually couldn't get through. Okay, I'm very tempted to kill these guys with arrows, but the problem is that the next room is full of boys that will absolutely ruin us. Can you step back there at the back there? You don't need to be here. You go do your round somewhere else. Let your brother handle this. I figure the Master Sword might do a bit more damage on these guys. Because I don't think they're any, like, they're not different colors. Right? Yeah, it definitely did. We killed them way easier than we did before. Yeah, I'm not wasting arrows on these guys at all. Like, it's not happening. Okay. Waste your life on it, though, Link. Let's go. Yeah, and like I said before, like, this dungeon is definitely, like, I know some people are going to disagree with me because I know I've heard some subscribers already talking about how this is their favorite dungeon. This is definitely probably my least favorite dungeon of the whole bunch of Skyward Sword, but that's saying, you know, Skyward Sword has my favorite dungeons, some of my favorite dungeons in the entire series. Okay, let's try and get through this hell. Okay. Okay, so we didn't kill them all. I hear some more. Yeah, there's one up there. I heard a second one, so don't try and lie. I'm gonna collect some arrows regardless. Yeah, there you are. How you doing, sir? But you guys... Actually, you know what? It might actually be a good idea to, like, plant a few bombs here for these guys as well. Like that. Is that everyone dead? It is. Okay, that is a crazy zone to get through. Like, if I didn't have arrows, that would have been disastrous. That would have been disastrous. But now we have this as well. They really do make you work for the Triforce, though. They really do make you work for it. Like, you're not getting this on time. We fought another one of these type of guys earlier, but now it's gonna be a little bit different. I was trying to get rid of these boys as well. You know what? I might just do this. Just to see if we can get rid of as much boys as possible. Okay, that got rid of none of them. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to stay close to them for a bit. Like around here. You know when they're getting tougher, that's when you're actually doing damage to them, though, which is good. Oh, we have to poke him now. Yeah, he's doing the... Oh, other way. Oh! This guy takes quite a bit of damage. For sure. The bombs do actually work pretty efficiently on these guys, though, so we might, like, think about that if we have to fight more of these guys, you know? Like, just doing this. Like... But the problem is staying too close to them, then we don't get the advantage. We also have to move back from the bomb as well. Like doing this. That's too far. Oh, no, we defeated him. Okay, so the bombs do work both ways like that, so maybe thinking about that in the future is a good idea too. Because, yeah, fighting nobly is cool too. Oh, we should probably collect this fairy, but it's gonna... Oh, yeah, okay, okay. We already have 3 fairies. Let's get it this way then. Let it heal us up. Right, fine. Oh, there it is. Master Link, you've reached the mark. Offer your sword to it. If you do this, I calculate a high probability that you'll be shown the way to the part of the Triforce. So you have to collect 3 of these. But I think the later ones, it's not going to be as difficult going forward. Man, this is such a cool area too. Like, it definitely feels otherworldly, almost like the Silent Realms themselves as well. You got the Triforce of Courage. Created by the old gods, the Triforce possesses ultimate power and is said to grant the wishes of whoever possesses it. Just 2 more pieces to go. But also we get to activate the Triforce here. So I guess, like, there's not much other rooms we can go into. This one we needed a small key. But there's not many other rooms that we can go into here. Well, we can go back here, actually. That's probably the best way to go. So let's see what we can do here with the movement here. What I'm going to try and do... I'm going to try and, like, just... We can actually move this over here. Let's try this. Okay, let's try it. I'm not saying, like, we're going to be able to do this now, but... Because, again, there's a lot about this dungeon I don't remember entirely. But let's move the red Triforce to this way. So now we have this over here. The Triforce is, like... You can see it on... Or the power of the Triforce is over there on the map. Wait, is this where we're going here? Yeah, we're going back down this way, right? No, 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 it's this way. It's this way. This way. My bad. My sense of direction? Not very great here. Not very great here at all. Oh, we're back in like another fire area as well. Master, I have information for you. I've detected a source of sacred power somewhere within this chamber. If you can find a way through the river of magma, I calculate a 60% chance you will arrive at one of the sources of the sacred power. I recommend you press forward in search of the power present here. Thanks, Vi. Thank you very much for being so kind to me all this time. Okay, so we have to start off. Thank God we have some arrows. Knocking down this. Let's just go for this. I think that the first Triforce had a locked door because... Probably just because like they wanted to make it a bit of a challenge for you. This one has a locked door. This one doesn't have a locked door, so they're trying to do a different type of challenge, I suppose. That will activate some more magma we can do here. Magma. I keep saying magma. I guess it's because I'm thinking of Magmar. The Pokemon Magmar. Magmar gets a lot of hate. I love Magmar as a Pokemon. He gets like a lot of hate. But I'm very fond of Magmar. Which would be the best time to do it? Maybe around now? So then we can just jump in there like this. Yes! Okay, great. And then we need to hit this switch. Thank God we have arrows, because this makes it like a million times easier. Because with the beetle, it's doable. With the beetle, it's more than doable. But the fact is like, it's a lot quicker. It's a lot less dangerous to have an arrow just fly up there instead. Like, I guess the beetle also passes the time a little bit as well, I suppose, too. Man, the lighting's so good. And maybe it's just because I'm biased. Like, I love Link's character model so much, so anything that's new on it, even if it's lighting, is good by my eyes. That's a fun puzzle. And again, it's not much of a puzzle, but it is like this fun, like, I guess, challenge that you have to do. And this activates a shortcut just in case we want to leave the dungeon for any reason. We can just, like... Actually, you know what's funny? I wonder if, like, in that encounter before with all the monsters and things like that, I wonder if you could, like, just, like... How do I put this? This is going to sound very strange. But I wonder if... I'll come here now, boys. I wonder if, like, you could, like, just... How do I say it? You could, like, use your amiibo and just, like... Oh, God. Oh, God. Let's use the bow. No, 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 no. Let's use the bow, I said. Link, you heard me. You heard me, Link. You heard me real good, Link. And it activates that. Oh, Lord. And that also builds up that over there. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to this in time. Oh, we did it! Just barely. I could see his toes almost touching the lava. But, like, while they're attacking you, say if you didn't have any arrows, I wonder if you press down and ask for the amiibo there, could you just exit, come back into that room with the arrows? That would be, like, actually really efficient. Really cool, too. Like, a lot of this afterwards, is, especially when you're using the bow and not the beetle to activate all these switches, a lot of it's just like, okay, I've done that. I guess I'll wait around for a bit. There's an enemy here somewhere. They're playing There's an Enemy music. Oh, Lord. We're going to have to worry about this right now. Please come down before... yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, no, because there's no flow. There's no flow. We have to reactivate it as we're going back around. I'm silly. I'm very silly. I'm very silly about that. We have to reactivate it as it's going back around to reactivate flow, because they showed us that as well. So the flow is still working that way, so that's fine. We don't have to worry about that now. We just have to worry about it when it comes back around to this. We have 4 hours left, so don't worry too much about this. We can do this. It's the lava flow that which changes things, right? I wonder, should we do it with the beetle when we get up on that thing instead of, like, doing it the other way? Because I feel like we'll stop the flow and then this thing will just fall into the lava. So let's try it that way. We still hear enemies here, too. Oh, this is a bit of a bother. Like this. To reactivate the flow on the other side. Let's go one more time. I saw the silver rupee. We're just not gonna have much of a need for it going forward. So, like, I don't know if it's totally worth getting. But now that the flow is reactivated over here, we can do this. And I think there's probably one more little puzzle we have to activate here. And we can do that again when we go over here too. Throw it as soon as we get close enough that it can hit us. That's the rule. Oh! Wait, did it do it? It intercepted it. That was actually really cool. In midair. And we can get the Triforce this way. First of all, let's get the shortcut. Nice. And that's the second Triforce piece. I guess it is, you could say it's the second Triforce, the second part of the Triforce. And once again, we get to go to this beautiful realm that we haven't really seen much of in this game. But there's a lot of significance to this too. One more piece to go. I'm guessing since like we went through an area that was kind of like, I don't know, like I think we have the next area we have to go to is a much like, I don't know, it's probably gonna be much different than what we did here. But we'll have to see. But like the next place we have to go to is just get to the green Triforce piece, right? That's all we have to do to collect all the pieces of the Triforce to be able to obtain all of them. Unless we have to go to another place that like actually puts them all together. Does this actually, wait, actually, should I actually check if this place has a control panel place? So it does not. It does not. So we're gonna have to pass through here again. Very well. Okay, so this wasn't so bad. I was actually very worried about this just because... Oh, we can... Hold on a second. So we have to go here. So what's the best way to go about this then? Unless like there is a control panel in here somewhere? Will that work? Yeah, that'll work fine, right? That'll work more than fine. Okay, let's try that. Now, whether this I don't know, like it's completely up to this game if this will actually work. But we'll see. So we have a claw shot over to here. This definitely is like one of the more like puzzling dungeons. Like it's crazy. Like and it's not like, I guess not over the top, but like it definitely is one of the more confusing dungeons for me personally. So we have this that we did here. So we're here now, so that's the opposite of what we wanted to do. See, again, I get turned around in this dungeon quite a bit, and again, I know, like it's just a matter of looking at the map sometimes. But like, I guess like I'm just like, oh, I can do this, and then it's like, nah. Move over here like this, and head in here because we're Link. Like, I think there's, like, easier ways you can do this, but, like, moving through here isn't gonna be that big of a deal. Like, being able to move through this shortcut here as well ain't gonna be that big of a deal. It's actually gonna work out pretty okay for us. Especially since, like, you can get shortcuts, like, right here. And I think, yeah, all we have to do is move up through there. And then move through the main entrance again to get to the final Triforce piece. This way, like, it wasn't as, like, the first one we fought was, like, an actual interesting enemy. So I wonder if, like, some people might keep that for last, or if it's just easier to do it the way that I did it. And here we go. The last piece of the Triforce. It kind of feels special that we are collecting the Triforce, though, right? It does feel kind of special. You right, Fi? Master, look over that way. So there it is. I have identified the design on the floor there as Mark of Naru. I detect the sacred power of the Triforce radiating from it. Unfortunately, the way leading to the mark is closed off. We can do it. Fi, I believe in us. There appears to be a timeshift orb over there. I propose you utilize the nearby timeshift orb to open the path to the mark. We got this, and like arrows aplenty. Very kind. How dare you? I forgot you don't need to do a full charge on a lot of these enemies. Like, in some cases, it's actually pretty okay. The autosave in this game is actually really good, by the way. You don't even need to, like, it marks every single thing you've been across to as well, so it's not even that. It actually works out pretty well. So that activates that. I'm trying to see where would we go from here with this. So that activates that over here. We want to be able to shoot through here. We can't... Or can we aim through here just by doing that? I'll drop this here for a second. And then move over here like I did before. Just to shoot that. Yeah. Again, do what we can do before we do what we don't know what to do. If that makes sense. I think, should we bring the time shift stone? Oh god, I should have waited. I should have waited for sure. There we go. Yeah, we should bring this with us for sure, because it's going to be sand that's going to be in our way. Did I ask you to be rude? Who said you could be rude? Nobody. Oh, you trying to eat the ball? You trying to eat the ball? That's not food. Wow, you guys are enemies and you're dum-dums. So we activated this. But first we have to, like, put this over here. Right? We have to, like, move this in a... Like, there. Yeah. Yeah, we have to move that there. And then shoot this, right? Man, that's actually a really cool... I really like these little, like, arrow puzzles, too. Because they're, like, I don't know, they're very simple, but, like, they work really well. And then we just have to hook shot up to there. Hopefully... And I think we can roll the time shift orb, like, under us as well, so we can actually just move up there without a problem. I think that's what we have to do. Sorry, I'm just gonna move this over here. No one bother me for a second. Oh, this doesn't roll. This does not roll. It throws though, which is cool. Come into my house over here. Dude, my mom says you can play here today, so hurry up. He's like, I don't know. I don't know about that, Calvin. No, seriously, you can play over here today. My mom says it's okay, I can bring over evil bokoblins who are trying to kill me, who for some reason have expert technology attached to them. So we can't make it from over here, we have to make it from over there, maybe? How do we make it? Oh, up on the platforms. Is it? I'm gonna kill you just to get you out of the way. Yeah, that's how you do it. So we'll put this here for now. Right, is there a way to do a bit of both? Hold on a second, is that... Let me see if there's a way to do a bit of both. Yeah, there is. Like that. We got there just in the nick of time as well. I love that, like, if you're looking at the canon of this, of, like, the gyro sometimes... Oh, we got that. That was actually pretty simple. I think the fire one is probably the most, is my favorite one of the three, like the three ones where you obtain the Triforce. I think it's definitely my favorite ones. And I wonder, like, you know, it created by the gods, the Triforce possesses ultimate power. Yeah, it's the wisdom one. I wonder if you could even call this a dungeon, but I always see it as a dungeon, you know what I mean? Like, to me, it's a dungeon. Oh my god. Like, everything's so cinematic. Oh my god, Link, you are adorable. And the fact that he landed up here where his journey with Zelda at the start of this game kind of started, up at the goddess's statue, you know? It's very interesting to see it that way. Well, we did it. We definitely did activate the Triforce. Master, I believe at this juncture that a prayer is required. The ultimate goal we have traveled so far for is now in reach. Focus now and wish with all your might for the destruction of Demise. And you've been our companion this whole journey as well. Kind of like, without Fi, Link probably wouldn't have gotten... No, Link would have not gotten anywhere. He would not have gotten anywhere. It will never get old, the construction of the Triforce. All the way from when I saw it for the first time in Link to the Past, it will never get old seeing them come together. And here is where we enter the final battle. The final time in this game. For the final time in this game. Like, what are the people of Skyloft thinking as this is plummeting to the floor? There goes our goddess statue. I hope no one was up there. The guy was fixing the fence. Demise, look what's happening. He was coming out for a fourth time. Hey, boys. The goddess. Nah, sorry. It is kind of terrifying, though, when you look at it, how perfectly it fits as well, you know? Like in that spiral. And we should have noticed it, you know? Fi having, by the way, no issues whatsoever doing this. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, it really is gorgeous. Of course, like, the temple on its own was pretty and the grassland was all pretty as well. But it's neat to see how, like, it kind of just squares in as well. And the fact that we get to share this moment with Fi as well is not lost to me. It's a great feeling. It's an awesome feeling to have. Master Link, I have news. I confirmed the Isle of the Goddess, which was formerly part of the Skyloft, has returned to the surface. Oh, this music is so good too. I'm gonna cry. The fact that we get to share this with Fi standing beside... Is that a smile? Furthermore, I've detected the successful eradication of Demise. Your prayers to the Triforce have been heard. In light of these factors, the seal Zelda may intrude through her age-long sleep is no longer necessary. My projections indicate that she will wake momentarily. Link, what's your face gonna look like when you hear this news? Oh my god. I advise you make your way to the Seal Temple as soon as possible. Lord at Valoran, how are you doing? Yeah, Link, here's Zelda's awake. Jumps off. Opening the gates. 3 friends online. Thank you very much for that, Nintendo Switch. Link ran all the way. Link ran all the way here. The nod of the head, they know what's happening. It's kind of cool that Groose kind of let the first reunion be between him and Zelda, because, like, I suppose he could have easily been like, I'm going in there to say hi. The smile on Link's face will brighten up any room. It really will. I've saved a fortune on the electric bill just putting up pictures of Link everywhere in the house. And here it is. Kind of fixed the door as well, forced it fixed as well. You know, he ran all the way here, but there's a slow walk to get here as well, and I feel the reason for that is, like, there's probably a bit of apprehension as well. You don't know what is going to be there, or what it's going to be like. And there it is. Like, this coming up is purely, to me, just one of the best, and oh my god. They did such a good job with this game. Like, I recently looked at one of my old videos for, the original Skyward Sword playthrough. It is night and day, almost. The style is still there. Yeah, you play that song. You play that song and break my freaking heart. Oh my god. For her, it's been a moment, but like, she understands the weight that this has been on everyone else and the weight it's been on Link as well. And of course, the weight it's been on her as well. Good morning, Link. She woke us up at the beginning of the game. And now we woke her up near the end of the game. Ah, they're holding hands! Like, that's what I love about this game. They don't do the whole freaking, like, hinting at the, like they do everything but just outright say, like, they love each other. You know what I mean? Oh, Cruz. Oh, my buddy. Genuinely cares about that. And, like, you know what? It's a tight community up there on Skyloft. And they're laughing at it. You're laughing at his pain. The famous shake that everyone uses for their excited gifs. Oh. Such a fantastic role model as well for Groose. Oh. Like, and by the way, yeah, things change. I just want to say how much I appreciate that there's only like one line of dialogue from Link getting up here to now. Still such a fantastic character.
This is all very touching, really, but I'm afraid I have to cut this emotional moment short. It's best for everyone if you forget about your friend. The little goddess is mine now.
Always these bad guys coming in at the last second. This is the equivalent of like someone doing all the work on a project and him coming in at the last second.
My master may have perished in this age, but in the past he lives yet. I'm taking the girl back through the gate to help me revive the Demon King. You've been so adorably dogged in your quest to get in my way. And as much it has delighted me, I can no longer tolerate you nipping at my heels.
Link. The pure anger on Link's face shocks everybody. We're coming for you.
You know, boy, you've really pushed me too far. The moment I sweated and bled for is at hand. I don't even have the time to grind my heel into a worm like you. Not now.
We gotta go. We gotta go. That's how extra and over-the-top Girahim is, by the way. And Link is obviously tired. Warping. Oh, Groose.
Stand down. You're in my way, and the sight of your appalling hair makes my gorge rise.
Oh, kicking Granny as well. He's such an amazing presence, and is such an amazing on-screen presence.
You've done a fine job of spoiling my plans to revive the Demon King in this age, so I see no point in dawdling here. But the past, oh the past, so full of possibilities. I shall resurrect them there with the divine soul of this golden-haired girl.
If they do a Zelda movie, like, how can you not start with Girahim? Like, the pure stage presence and on-screen presence that he has is just perfect for the on-screen. Do we just go in here? We follow him. Maybe we should have talked to Granny and Groose for a second. But look, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it at this point. We have, Are you okay, Impa? Yeah, Impa's... It's Girahim. He appeared out of thin air and got the drop on me. Don't worry about me. You must chase after him. This is what we're doing. He ran through the great doors at the front of the temple. You may yet catch him before it's too late. Hurry! Impa turned her head as she was talking to us, by the way. The shame of not being able to protect Zelda. But, like, Girahim's on a whole nother level. He was holding back for the entire game. Mostly because he thought he'd be able to defeat us so easily. Now, here's a part of the game that, like, I'm not very good at, which is the gauntlet. But we're gonna try our best. Luckily, though, I think, like, all you really need for the final battles are your sword and your shield. So what we're gonna do is... Oh, the way he's moving even. Like, taunting us as well. Almost like a victory dance as well. So we're gonna use all of our resources we can. The movement of this... Like, yeah, that's a taunt. That's a pure taunt. He knew that we were looking. You find this funny, huh? Huh, Graham? And it's sad as well because, like, you know, Zelda is not just like, you know, this weak of a character that she's able to go and get destroyed by Girahim in 2 seconds. It's more just a situation of, like, here my hordes of spells nearly complete. Oh, so he's gonna be sending people after us. But it's like, he's, like, if you're being cryogenically frozen in amber for years, you're not gonna be at your full strength. Oh, here they come. Really awesome scene. It would have been, like, such a cool thing if you could bring Impa and Groose out here with us and they, like, take on the creatures as we're running down too. Yes! Let's go for it. Right there. We don't want to... I think early on we definitely don't want to take any damage from the little boys at the very least. Oh, we already did. But look, it's okay. It's okay. It's not gonna be it won't be the end of the world either. We want to avoid this guy over here. Like, the spin attack's pretty good. These guys are pretty much like almost out of our league at this point. So he's doing the spell to resurrect these people, but who are we fighting here? Okay, come here to me. You guys are a little bit more powerful than your brothers up there. See, like, you can tell, like, the sword has gotten more powerful too, because, like, the sword is able to knock back their weapon now, which, like, we could not do before. We just could not do before. Oh, it's boys of bombs, boys of bombs, boys of bombs. Let's run down here. Let their bombs blow up. Let their bombs blow up. We don't have to worry about they want to play with fireworks. They're the ones that are going to get destroyed. Or us. But look, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Unless they can infinitely hold the bombs. If they can, then at that point, it's like, we're effed. Okay, let's move up here for a second to try and get out of the way here, because, like, this effed me up like crazy the first time I fought this, the second time I fought this. It can be really tough. And we want as much hearts and as much health as we can get coming to the last stage of this. Can you, Okay, so they're not gonna be that hard to destroy. I think what I might do is, like, just send the bombs after these guys too. Get that guy there too. I think we'll run it up because, like, attacking the shield it's not risky, but it is kind of one of those things that you have to actually do, like, mechanically do stuff to actually get to it. Let's ignore. Are you gonna drop another heart? You are. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. So far, so something. You know? Okay. Fight fire with fire. Or should we? Holy hell. Let's get this guy with the arrow first. Let's heal up our stamina a bit. Jeez. It is such an epic moment though, like Link fighting all of these guys by himself, doing his best. It seems like they're the same amount of strength. I see they give enough hearts though that I'm not too worried about using up all of our moves here. You know what I mean? They give us enough hearts. Let's keep running, because I think they're going to infinitely respawn unless we come down here. Okay, okay. Let the bombs go off. Let the bombs go off. Let these bombs go off. Again, like I said, they wanted to play with fireworks. Let's lead them in one direction. Oh, God. And I saw that one stamina thing. What's the enemy going to be? Okay, it's a blue bokoblin. Okay. Thank you. Are you seriously trying to are you the final boss? Oh, I get it now. He's running away from me. Is this funny? Is this funny for you? I have to save people. I have to save people's life. What the? That's like, is that allowed in this match? Come here or don't come here. Okay, that's it. Oh, but you're allowed to get to me in a second, aren't you? Mr. Fast Boy over here. Did that feel good? That feel good, Mr. Fast Boy? Wow. Good thing your speed was there. I just want to take my frustrations out. Okay, let's try and run into these. And like we've been using this pathway the whole time as well. Wrong thing. I'm gonna drop this here. Have that. There we go. We're thinning out. Oh boy. I was gonna say we're thinning out the herd, but that did not happen. Oh, we got two of these boys too. The bombs would have been perfect for these guys. It's okay though. It's okay though. Let's get rid of these bokoblins first. Yeah, let's get rid of these bokoblins. Oh, these guys. Oh, now I get it. Yeah. Bokoblins, you guys don't need to be here. This is between me and the Skelly boys. Wait, are they actually infinitely respawning as well? Oh no, it's this guy. You stop that. You stop that right now. Very bold. Okay. Sorry about that, sirs. Was that it? Okay, sorry about that. I was completely away with the fairies there, my skeleton friends. You get out of here. Don't even talk to us ever again. Also on you boys too. Well, you guys, you can follow me down here if you'd like. Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me. Be nice, be nice, be nice to me. So we need to kill these boys if we want to get anywhere with this thing. Okay, you know what? We've got all the way down here. The first time we did this battle, is that enough? Or do we have to kill every? No, we don't. It's right here, right? Yeah. We didn't have to kill any of those guys, I don't think. But we did it. We did it for fun. It's actually like, you know, because you can see how he's been able to populate all these areas so quickly as well. Which has been like, and which to me is like a really nice, cool thing to see. You know, he's been able to like create this full force of creatures from nowhere. Just out of his fingertips.
You're far too quick, boy.
But I think we're too late, aren't we?
I realize a simple child like you knows nothing of magic, but spells like this take time, a steady hand. Can't you wait quietly like a good boy? You petulant brat, you pushed me too far. I've waited my whole existence for this. This is my moment. You know what? Fine. If you're so intent on hurrying to your grave, I'll be happy to show.
Oh no, it's so bad to see Zelda hurt or in any pain. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you.
This time there'll be no heroic escape. I was a fool to toy with you and let you walk away with your life before, but I won't make that mistake again.
Let's do it. I'm afraid to do it, but let's do it. Like creating its own boss room as well for this creature. And like for us like up here to fight him.
If only I'd put you in your place from the very beginning. Show a human a little mercy and next thing you know, he thinks himself your equal. Given my station, I had to maintain some semblance of dignity, so I let you run with your life. Twice even. Such a guilty pleasure. But instead of scurrying away like any creature with basic instinct to survive, you just kept coming back again and again. I've let a mere boy make a fool of me. For the last time, you stand before a demon. Or should I say a weapon without mercy?
Link is like so like ready for this as well, no matter what.
For you, boy, I prepared the most appropriate and humiliating death. I even have a pet name for it. I call it the Endless Plunge. First, I'll take my bludgeoning to you. Take my time bludgeoning you. And when I grow bored of it, I will drive you to the edge and deliver a last strike, sending you falling to your doom. I'll delight in casting your body into this pit, and snuffing out the flames of your life. Your broken body will serve as a fine sustenance for the Demon King.
Let's do it. So, I'm excited. Okay, I think we can bash this, right? Oh, let's bash it. Our job is to like bash him towards the edge as much as we can. If that's possible. Come on! Oh, it's so good. Oh, that didn't work there though, did it, Graham? See, the kick is a little bit harder to read than like the basic like attack. I love that he's like trying like all these different things to push us back. But this is a really neat battle. If we can get through this battle with like a semblance of our hearts, I'll be happy, you know what I mean? Like if we can get through this battle with like some of our hearts, you know what I mean? Like so we can go into like the battle, the main battle with all of our hearts, I'll be happy. Wah! It's so good. It's such a fun fight. Whether that's gonna happen or not remains to be seen. Such a fantastic design too. Still like, even though very like tough and destructive, it feels kind of elegant too at the same time. I said, do we have to stab him in the middle of where this chest is? I completely forget how this goes, and this is where we're gonna have trouble. Do we have to stab him right in the middle there? It is right in the middle. Okay, jab right in the middle. Yeah, that's what we have to do. It's so much fun. Oh, successfully downloaded rabbits. Great. It was on sale.
You wretched brat.
I got the gold edition because it was like €5 more expensive. We have to like break this apart, don't we? But I don't think we bashed it this time. He got us that time. He's a good... Down. Right. Down. Oh, see, that's where he made the mistake there. Yeah. When we do that, he's gonna fix his sword. Yeah, we want to like get in the direction he's pointing in. Really? This game is just Wii Sports. You know? I can't believe I just said that. Really, this game? It's just dark Wii Sports. In the best way possible. But obviously more epic and with a better story and all of this stuff. It's just a joke, okay?
This is preposterous. Driven to my knees by a simple child of man. Laughable. No matter how many times we clash, I can't prevail. You think I can't defeat you? You think I can't win? Boy, what are you?
What am I? I'm Link. Lover boy.
But never mind that. Victory is still mine to savor. While we fought, the ritual I started continued. And at last, it's complete. The Demon King shall devour the soul of the goddess and resurrect his full glory.
Yeah, this was all just a ruse. Like, even if he wanted to defeat us, yeah, it's like... He tricked us into thinking that we were doing something, like, good. You know what I mean? When really, like... But there was no way we could have saved Zelda in that moment. Unless we had, like, levitation powers. So all we could think was to destroy him. Oh my god. This is why fighting this creature all the time is so much fun to me, because it's like it's like a precursor to fighting Ganon as well. Like, it's just like it's not nice to hear Zelda scream in any like way, unless it's happiness, I suppose. But it kind of feels terrible. You see that it's all over. You kind of lost this world and everything, and now belongs to the darkness. They belong to my master. Oh. Oh, it's such a cool reveal as well. And such a superb design. I'll be honest, it's not my favorite of his designs, but like in terms of this is like... I feel like this is like the most purest form of what you can get him at, you know? Primal almost as well. The bow. What that does for the story as well is seeing someone we fought who's so powerful like Gurahim bowing to this creature. Welcome back to us, master. Even though this happens, right? And I wanna talk about this as it happens because it's an awesome scene. Even as this happens, I want people to understand I don't think that there's disrespect here for him in particular, for Gurahim in particular. I think that I think Ganon thinks of Gurahim as a fantastic weapon. Just like Gurahim referred to himself as a fantastic weapon also. It's kind of a contrast to what happens later on in the series with another person who wants to become a weapon. We find out they're not worthy, but this person is... Gurahim is 100% worthy. The hair as well, the way it moves. It's like, oh my god, it's like not even like flames. It's like flames imbued within hair, like within the texture. Hey, how are you doing? I'm Link. Oh. The first encounter. So you are the chosen knight of the goddess. Intriguing. The goddess lowered herself to a mortal existence to keep me imprisoned. How pathetic. This bag of flesh pales in comparison to the magnificence of her previous form. Only valuing power, which is why he's always represented. Jesus Christ, like what's your thought process when you see, yeah, buddy, yeah. Don't worry, Link Cruz has got this when you see like your freaking girlfriend flying through the air. In any other context, I'd shout witch and maybe like try to have a conversation, you know? Oh my god. Groose is the best. And Groose, you saved her. Ganon was just ready to kill Zelda. Like, in an instant. Was like, I'm done. Like, I'm killing Zelda. So you and that other human would stand before obliteration to aid the goddess, would you? How curious, the humans I've known were weak things, hardly more than insects shivering under rocks and ready to flee at a mere glimpse of me. When last I walked this world, they were little more than scream and cling to the goddess, mewling and praying, counting on her to protect them. How amusing to think those cowards begot someone like you. So he's looking at Link now as well, and not, like, while he probably still believes I can destroy him, he sees Link as more, like, at least more brave than these people. You grow more fascinated by the second. Human, I never imagined I'd meet one of your kind who wished to stand up against me in battle. Not only that, but he's like looking through his eyebrow. He wants to kill you. Very well then, I shall prepare a place for us where we will not be bothered by distractions. If you still have the courage to face me, seek me there. Link, like, and that's why Link is like Link's adorable. Link's a teenager. Link's one of the, you know, funniest characters in all of this game. You know, he's adorable. Oh, and listen up, Granny has some info for you. What's the info? The old girl says it'll take time for that grease wad to absorb Zelda's soul completely. If you can take him down before her soul gets all sucked up into that thing, you might still have a chance. I know you can do it. So yeah, you got this. You're all Zelda's god. You gotta make this happen. It's a very serious moment, so I don't want to kind of do the dopey Groose voice, even though, like, you know, maybe I should. Link, like, even though he's all those things adorable, cute, like, he's clumsy, he's sleepy. Like, when it comes to, like, his friends and the first people he loves and the place that he loves and doing what's right, he is very serious, and he knows when to get serious. If you fear for your life, do not follow me. You can spend what little time your world is left cowering and crying as befits your kind. But if you truly desire to raise your blade against the world I would build, come for me. I've waited eons to return. I can spare a few moments to let you decide. So, like, there's no prior history between these two people fighting. You know what I mean? There's never before. This is the first in the timeline. Which to me is special. It's up to you now, Link. Oh, Zelda. Still can't believe there's people who just think her character model is the worst. Oh no, we're not going in just yet. I want to save first fight. Master Link, I have important information for you. Once you enter this portal, my analysis indicates a 0% chance that you will be able to return unless you were able to vanquish your foe. Are you ready to proceed? Not yet. I'm going to save over there, Fi, just in case. Understood, Master. When you're ready to proceed, please return to this location. Yeah, again, like, oh, they're trying to give me, they're saying, hey, get outside the circle if you want to do that. Honestly, though, like, this may be a little, I don't think it's cheap at all. I don't think it's cheap at all. We're going to go back up here for a second. We're going to sit on a chair, if we can. I probably can't. I forget if you can or not sit on the chairs up here. Yeah, but it's a pretty fantastic moment, and, like, the HD version of this game has just been so special to play in general. I'm assuming they'll let you, like, do this. Like, why not? I think one of the things I think people would have loved about this game is like a system maybe where you could like level up your stamina a bit. Because I think that's one big complaint a lot of people had. I don't really mind it too much because like you can manage your stamina and it works pretty well like that. For me anyway. We're gonna sit here, just have full health. We have 3 healing items. We're gonna use our potion when we get down from, I think 6. Is it 6? So when we get down to that one, yeah, we're gonna do it then. And after that, then we're gonna worry about what happens after that. Just like in Breath of the Wild 2, getting down somewhere, a lot easier. They should add like a sailcloth like this to Breath of the Wild, like a wing glider or something. That'd be really cool. They should add a stamina system too. That'd be really neat also. I don't think they'd do it though. Okay, I forget how to fight this battle. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Master Link, yeah. So this is... I'm ready as I'll ever be. Here's the thing. There's a chance that we might lose this battle the first time we come in here. I don't think I've ever done it on the first time through, but like, again, the first time I fought this boss, I beat it with half a heart left. Man, such an epic location too. Like everything about this, again, like it is one of the most cinematic Zelda games, and the most cinematic Zelda game, let's be honest, like it is. Like, and that's not a slight in any other games, just the way they frame this game is amazing. So you decided to meet your end in battle after all. It pleases me greatly to see such misplaced valor, human. Take a moment to appreciate your surroundings, for where we stand shall serve as your tomb for eternity. That's a line that people should use before fighting, but that's so cool. Like, take a look around. This is your resting place. The hate for the gods that has boiled... Oh, sorry, sir. You will taste all of it in bite of my blade. The only question left is how long you will manage to remain standing before I take your life. Try to keep it interesting before you... Would you? I will try, sir. And when you do fall, know that you would. Your world and everything is mine to dominate, mine to subjugate, mine to rule. When I finish with you, you can take solace in knowing your friends and kin will soon follow as I wipe all who oppose me from the face of the world. Big legs. Oh man. We're not backing down. I actually think the aesthetic of this shield looks way better with the sword we have. It won't be long now. At last, the almighty power I've sought for millennia. I will take Triforce, the Triforce for my own. Take it from me, man. And the world shall be under my foot for eternity. I'm ready. So here we go. Reset the gyro. Reset the gyro. Demise. Can we... Let's just try it like a... I don't know if we can. Okay, we're both missing here, sir. Okay, okay, spin attack seems pretty good. Oh wow, he got us with that hit there. That in fairness, like that could have been easily avoided. Oh, damn. See, that's the thing, I get too greedy with the hits. You can see it there, right? You can see I get a little bit too greedy with the hits. And we don't want our shield to fail us. Yeah, I'm getting, like, it's hard. You know, it's hard because you want to, like, you want to be able to get, like, a good few hits in. See, he's kind of figured out our game plan here. Okay. This is the final boss. Okay, we need to shield bash that too. Oh, again, like, I don't know why you, like, it's just, maybe it's like human nature. But, like, it's hard to, like, stop being a little bit greedy when you're in these battles, when you just want to hit this guy, you know? Okay, there we go. Okay, we stopped being greedy. Although, like, it has taken quite a few hearts to get it in our heads that we to stop being greedy. Oh, I went for it again. I went for the greed again. Look at this, like, if someone saw us down here. What are they doing? They're like nudging each other a little bit, I suppose. Come on. You come on. Oh, you come on. Come on. You try it. No, just you try it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is, oh my god, buddy. I forget when we get to do the... I have this ready when we do need it, but I forget exactly when we can do it. Okay, so we just didn't have a high enough. Okay. Oh, but here's the problem here. So whenever he has lightning, I can have lightning. But I got hit with it as well. Okay, here's the thing though. We died, but we have our little fairy. And we're gonna hit again. Oh, we didn't. Oh, it's so good. It's one of my favorite fights in all of Zelda. I'm trying to raise it up, but it's just not raising up for me. We did not get it there for sure. We'll be okay. I have. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, please, Link, raise it up. Yes! Okay, that went way better than the first two times, for sure. It's a really cool battle. Whew. Sweating.
Extraordinary. You stand as a paragon of your kind, human. You fight like no man or demon I've ever known, though this is not the end. My hate never perishes. It is born anew in a cycle with no end. I will rise again.
Will you?
Those like you, those who share the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero, they are eternally bound to this curse.
So he's kind of explaining what's going to be happening with the later games, like to us.
An incarnation of my hatred shall ever follow your kind, dooming them to wander a blood-soaked sea of darkness for all time.
It kind of is that way. In kind of a very, like, not like it, but like an almost kind of a Batman Joker type way, you know? It's kind of like this feeling of, like, we'll never escape Ganon. Just like I'll never be apart from a Zelda. It's just the way things go. That was fun. That was really fun. That was a really fun battle. I love that boss battle. That's top 10 boss battles for me for sure. I confirmed the eradication of the Demon King. His residual consciousness has been absorbed into the Master Sword and is now sealed away. Forgive me for whatever mess I become in the next few minutes, guys. Really, honestly, forgive me. Forgive me. You've done well, Link. Thanks. Link. Thank you. I think it's over. Finally, it's all over. Yeah. And this game is not cheap. Oh, Zelda crying. Nice. Nice going, you two. You guys were totally amazing in this little adventure I like to call The Legend of Groose. That's a little joke. We know it's a joke, Groose. You're the best now. Joke or not, your contributions to our efforts were heroic. You have my thanks. Exactly.
Well, you know, just glad I can make myself useful. I'm happy things turned out okay. Hey, so things look pretty sewn up here. What do you say, guys? Ready to head back to our own time? Granny was really worried about you two. We don't want to keep the old girl in suspense for too long.
Yeah, as I said, one of the most special things about this to me is that they're not cheap enough to do another fight. Stop. Oh, this song. This song kills me every time. Hylia, your grace, or perhaps you prefer Zelda. It pleases me to know you are safe. Master, I must speak with you. Let's not. Thank you guys so much for watching. No, I can't. Master Link, you have successfully protected the Goddess Reborn and defeated Demise, fulfilling your role as the hero of legend. My purpose here is complete. Therefore, I ask you to dissolve our arrangement as master and servant. Drive the sword into the pedestal before you, and I will return to enter a sleep without end. Master, you have achieved the purpose you were chosen to fulfill. Please set the sword in the pedestal and bring the goddess's mission to an end. Now, Master, it's time to conclude our necessary companionship. Like, one of the hardest things about playing this game all the time is getting to this part here, and like just to let you know, like, and people know this, but like I'd say it till, you know, I'm blue in the face. Like, this game means the world to me. It's a part of who I am now, you know? It's a part of me. And every time I finish it, I leave another part of myself in this game. Every single time, I leave another part of myself. With Fi. Link, stop. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but Link, hear me. My purpose was to obey the command of the goddess and lead you, the chosen hero of this land, on your quest. Excuse me for that, guys. I just went to make sure I had a tissue nearby. I don't want to be a mess as I'm walking out after this. When I first awoke and began this task, I perceived it as merely serving my function as servant to her grace. However, I have come to consider the information corresponding to our time together among the most precious data I have on record. I do not have the capability to fully understand the human spirit, Link. But now at the end of my journey with you, as I prepare to sleep in the Master Sword forever, I experience a feeling I am unable to identify. And I think, I know there's some people who don't get this emotional when it comes to games, and that's fine. But for me, whenever I finish some of my favorite games, whenever I've left some characters behind like this, all I think about it how is like, when's the next time I'm gonna see these people? You know? When's the next time I'm gonna see Fi? When's the next time I'm gonna be hanging out with Fi, you know? And I just wish that there was an option that I could turn on to have Fi just pester me more throughout the game, because they cut out so much of it, and I just wish she could have been, like, I don't know, in the nicest way possible. I wish she could have freaking, like, babied me more, you know? I wish she could have talked to me more. I lack sufficient data to be sure of my conclusion, but I believe this feeling correlates closest to what you people call happiness. Pleasure was all mine. Our partnership is at an end, and even as we speak, I feel my conscience is fading away. Before I enter the sleep that calls me to the sword, I wish to relate to you the words I recorded many times over the course of this journey. Many have said them to you thus far, but now I wish to say them for myself. I'm trying to, like, I know I'm trying to prolong it because I know, like, how this ends. Thank you, Master Link. May we meet again in another life. I hope so. I really hope so. What? Impa, why? Come with us. Zelda Grace, you possess the memories of the goddess. You must understand why that is not possible. I'm a being of this age. My place is here. And we forget, like, and I always wanted to see this, and I always hoped they'd add some DLC to the game where you get to see this aspect where this relationship kind of fostered, because I think it could be just as strong, maybe even stronger than us and Fi in some ways. You must return to your own time. I will take care of the gate once you pass through. I can't do that. You and I have been through so much together. I don't want to leave you alone. Please, Impa, come back with us. Zelda, at the command of the goddess, I passed through the gate of time. I did so to protect you, and aid the fight to prevent the world's destruction. The last remnants of Demise are decaying slowly within the sword. Someone must stay behind to watch over this blade. His spirit must not reawaken. He must never be allowed to threaten the world again. This is the nature of the task given to my tribe. As a member of the Sheikah, the goddess' chosen guardians, I gladly welcome this duty. Zelda, I shall watch over the Triforce. Its power is too great to leave in the grasp of man. Dependence on its might is an invitation to disaster. That is true. When it has served its purpose, it must be secreted away to lie dormant once again. The knowledge of its existence hidden from mortal history. These are the words the goddess spoke to me long ago. I remember them well. As do you, I'm sure. I'm sorry about that. Do not despair, Zelda. You and I will surely meet again. Someday. And it's nice that they give you these long scenes after completing the game, honestly, because, like, you know, we've been through so much. And, like, seeing these three together at the end is nothing what you would expect from the beginning of the game. I don't want to say Zuko-esque, because I think it's a little bit different, but, like, it's almost like, you know, so shocking. Look at it, like, all three of these, the both of them run over to her. Two granny's boys. Nothing wrong with that, I suppose. And I probably ruined it many times, but there's the reveal, it's Impa. Like, the two of them ran over to her just to tell a few stories.
See?
I told you.
We'd meet again.
And Link's like, what about Fi? And he's like, I'm sorry, Link. I'm so sorry. Her purpose, and I know it's so sad as well. Both Fi and Impa were both here to simultaneously help Link and Zelda. Oh, and Gru's taking it, like that's who gave Gru's purpose, if you think of it. Impa. Gru's sobbing is sadder than anything, I'm sorry. Thank you for everything. And there's the Master Sword. A very somber, very sad, but at the same time, it's an ending that, like, I feel like they should be very proud of. And, like, this is almost like, you know, the creation of a hero. Three of them together. I'm so proud of these three, well, two idiots and a very smart girl. There's kind of the hello or the goodbye, I suppose. And there it is. I'm sorry if this video is extremely long. I think I might upload it as just two big videos, or one big video put together. No point hoarding the videos. I feel like I've said so much throughout the playthrough about what I love about this game, but I think it goes without saying that, like, this is my favorite Zelda of all time. People are gonna have different feelings on that, that's fine. But Skyward Sword HD, to me, is the definitive way to play this game. I'm so grateful that we got to play this year, and this was the greatest way that I could celebrate Zelda's anniversary. Don't do it. Don't play the song. Patch it out. Fujibayashi, to me, one of the top 5 directors in the world right now. I think it goes without saying as well, like, he is. And even, like, remastered, like, these cutscenes for where what Zelda was doing while we were while we were doing our journey here. Zelda's first trip down to the sky. She's probably like, what the hell's happened? She met Impa first, of course. Beautiful credit scene as well. Like, you can kind of see it, like, and this is why I kind of wanted to play these parts. Even if you had to play as Impa, like, you know what I mean? Just having these moments would have been great. Obviously, like, it's hard to you know, it's hard to, like, make an extra part of a game in a game that's already been, like, made for 10 years, of course. Unless it was already made before. And you can kind of see her job praying here as well. And, like, look, hiding as well. Because, like, here's the thing. Like, she's going through this world. It's freaking dangerous. She doesn't have a weapon. She's just like, I'll run in here and get this really quickly. Remember we said this? That's when she gets captured and gets tied up by Girahim. And that's the exact space we saw. Like, we were following her right behind her, seeing all these signs of her. Meeting the people she met. Going to the places she went. Just following in Zelda's footsteps. Oh my god, look at her prancing as well. She's just the best. You can tell they were having, like, the best conversations. Well, that's all I need it. I just need this game. I need the game between the two of these people. It deserves to happen. Even if it's like a comic book. Release a comic book of it. Release a freaking cartoon of it. I don't care. Just give me something. And we get to see Skyloft after this as well. But yeah, like, to me, this game has the best written dialogue. It has one of the best stories. It's the most cinematic game without going over the top, without, like, excluding gameplay. It, to me, has one of the most special stories and some of the most special characters. And I think besides Midna, it probably has the best character arc of a character in all of Zelda history, and that's Groose. You get to see his journey. You get to see his insecurities, his weaknesses, his flaws, and see how he improves upon them and, like, faces up to them and admits to them while trying to make himself better and meeting someone that can make himself better as well. And I think it took him realizing what Zelda was going through, what Link was going through, who Link is, and seeing what Link can actually do, but also meeting Impa, who taught him that, like, there's more to life than just being a hero. There's also helping the hero, quote unquote. Like, the hero's not always just, like, the person who, like, you know, is the direct person who saves the day. Ah, Wada. We miss you. Tantalus, that was the boss. He worked on the game. Well done. He did such a good job. Well done. That was his team. Like, the art is amazing. The design is amazing. Like, down to the little... Even here, thank you very much for showing that. Down to the smallest flower. Like, it's all done so amazingly. And, like, even, like, you know, here's the thing. Is it that difficult? No. But, like, I don't think every game has to be, like, the most challenging game in the world. Like, and I always say to people, if you want a game to be more difficult... Like, there's other games out there, you know what I mean? And, like, I encourage people to play more difficult games if they want to play more difficult games. I encourage people to, like, want more from their games, but at the same time, like, I just think that this game is a 10 out of 10 for me. The only, like, if I'm thinking about flaws, like, the only flaw that I could ever think of in this game would have been maybe going back to the sky to get the items, but even with, like, even that is just, like, such a minor thing to me. Look at these amazing environments as well. Like, to me, the best environments in all of Zelda as well, like, all of these. Like, this is not just the development, this is not just all this stuff that people saved over for hours. This is art direction, this is design and concept art. This is years and years of planning to get this just right. And in the end, to me, it made a game that is just so special to me. So special to me. And I am, as the kids say, grateful. I say as the kids say before things a lot. Oh, it's... And this is the last Skyward Sword playthrough, and the last Skyward Sword gameplay on the channel. And this game has been tied to my channel. This game is tied to me. I don't think I'll ever be separated from it. I don't want to be separated from it. Yeah. All I can say is that this is my favorite game, even prettier than before, working better than before, running better than before, in beautiful HD. And I can't wait to play the remastered 4K version of this on the Switch. No, I'm kidding. On the Switch Pro. We're going to do a replay of this game on the OLED screen. Nintendo. We make just really freaking good games. That's the thing, you go into a Nintendo, like, development team, you can't swing a small stick without hitting someone who is, like, could make a 10 out of 10 game, you know what I mean? And they're meeting her father again. We needed this moment, too. We definitely needed this moment as well. For sure, right? We definitely needed this. And there's the boys, Stritch and Colin. They miss Groose as well. Like, they're gonna change now as well because of them too, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, look at this. She's singing. He's playing the harp at the best he can. And this scene is what I mean when I say this to you. It's no longer implied. Well, it is implied, but it's on the nose completely that these two are in love and these two are a thing. It's so great. Groose's reunion with Stritch and Colin is just as good to me, to be honest. Because now he can bring his new values back to his friends too. And back to Skyloft. Look around us. As a child, I always dreamed of a world I wanted to see. The surface. A world below. I wanted to see the surface with my own eyes and feel the land's warm breeze on my skin. I think I want to live here. I wanted to feel solid ground beneath my feet, see the clouds above my head, and watch over the Triforce. What about you, Link? What will you do now? So this is what I mean, okay? It's on the nose completely. What will you do now? He smiles at Zelda. And then their two birds fly away together as companions. It's not even like, it's not even a hint of that. That's implied. You know what I mean? That's implied. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for supporting this series. I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.